Hello, welcome to this Thursday meetup. Let me connect here on all the channels. Welcome to the live or watching the replay. I'm excited about today's topic because we've been talking about marketing and how to find those ideal clients, how to make offers, how to make sales easy for the past few weeks now. And what came up in my coaching calls this week was also some ideas how to really market, how to create content that would resonate with your ideal clients. So today I want to give you top 3, yes, always 3, advice how to attract your clients. These are my suggestions for you, and you get to find out what works for you the best. For Instagram Live, you have a link to join the meetup here live on Zoom, so I can take your questions, answers, tips, answer your questions. That's what I was supposed to say. And then get my coaching. So you have a link in my bio to join here live. Those of you who prioritize the live, you get my coaching. You get free business mentoring coaching because this is my way to give to the community. I know I have a lot of wonderful people in my network who are generous. They want to give, and this is my way to serve you. So whether you are joining the live, you get the most out of it. And then watching the replay is always a good option. You have a link in the last email and also a link to the Facebook group, Courage to Lead Drive. So please go join there and share what was your best takeaway. What did you learn? Because that's how we can grow. Somebody might have missed something, and when you keep sharing your insights, you can learn new and be like, okay, because I know this will be a lot of information again, though I want to limit it to 3 actionable advice that you can take from today's call. There's a lot of examples, maybe nuggets. I do want to talk about AI in this call as well. So I would be curious to hear also, like, what do you think? And that's how I kind of want to share these advice. These are really like how to attract the people you want to work with. So bringing your personal touch, your tone of voice, your personality when you're connecting with the people there. Let's talk about online today. This applies to the live events as well. I was in a networking event yesterday. I'm going right after this. I'm going to another event and tomorrow as well. So somehow now there's a lot of live events. So of course these apply to networking with people online, but live, but let's talk about online here, because I want to advocate the online world, because then we just have so many opportunities. Like here we have people connecting from all over the world. In my coaching groups, I have people really from here to here. Not the whole world map. I'm focused in Europe and US just because the culture maybe resonates with me the best. I can like serve you the best. But yeah, last time we also here at the meetup, I had a great conversation with someone from South Africa. So yeah, not only this way, but we can connect this way as well, to South and North, West and East. Western cultures tend to be most similar. Yes, I agree with that. I've been traveling to Asia and I know some of the cultures, but it is different. Somehow Japanese and Chinese travel a lot to Finland, so there are some similarities in the culture as well. I'm most common to Europe, US. But also now that we've been traveling with my husband around the world, we've been from Dubai to Buenos Aires to Mexico and different parts of US and Europe. It really enriches to meet a lot of people, because then you get perspective, you get to know different backgrounds, different cultures. So also bringing this in when you're connecting with the people, especially if you have a global audience. Absolutely, yes. Thanks for your comments. So let me go and let me introduce myself. So yes, guys, I'm the leadership coach and founder of Livia Joy, originally from Finland. I am actually visiting Finland. Now we had great news. My sister had a second baby, so I was able to hold her. So very happy news here. So great to meet the family and friends. And like I said, a lot of networking events as well. So do take advantage of the networking events you have locally. Though we talk about the online, that there's great opportunities there to network, have potential clients, potential business partners. Maybe that person is here in the call as well. Okay, I want to keep this like short, because like I said, I do have that networking event to go to. So let me go to my top 3 advice to attracting the people you want to work with, and also those who want to work with you. So how can we find that sweet spot when you're connecting? First of all, don't copy what someone else is doing. Just create the content that you're excited about. Talk about the vision you have, the transformation you want to create for your clients, the change that you want to see in the world. What excites you? What is the topic? Narrow it down and repeat. We talked about this previously. For example, I'm sharing examples here. So think about, how does this relate to your situation, your audience? So my topic is freedom life and online business world. How are they connected? So I want to help knowledge experts to launch and grow their online income streams so that they can enjoy freedom life. So what does that mean? The opportunity for you to work remotely from home, or travel more and work abroad. Maybe you even want to move abroad. So whatever freedom means to you, where you want to have more freedom, time freedom to really design your work days and your life as you want. Or then the location freedom, like I mentioned, working. I know many people now want the freedom to work from home, have more time with your family. I've heard, for example, a client who has in US, her work day is 13 hours because she's traveling so much. So she's tired of that, and she wants to have that time and location freedom to work from home or traveling more and designing the life based off of that. So what is the topic that you're like obsessed, what you're excited about, and just keep talking about that. I know we see a lot on social media, like these trending videos, whether it was dancing or then whatever dancing. I never went to the puppet show. Maybe I lost a lot of followers because of that, but that wasn't me, so I didn't start copying that. Because people really, and this is the tip for the content, people do sense when you're excited about the topic or not. We share so much information, not only by words, but how we are present, or if we are not present. So all those micro expressions, like people do sense that if you're excited or not. I remember from high school, I wasn't really into history, but the teacher was so excited and passionate about it that I became passionate about history. That's the level of impact you can have for your audience as well, because that's the joy and the passion. It just like attracts the people who resonate with your message, what you're sharing. And I don't mean like passionate is like you're only like positive vibes only. No, they do want to hear the ugly, what was the situation you maybe overcame, or you've been helping people to overcome. And then creating that hope, painting the picture, what can be on the other side. Actually, this is the tip number 2, the advice number 2 is to help them visualize, paint the picture that what it is like when they are enjoying your service, when they are working with you. And here, bring your examples, like, because that makes it all more concrete when you're really like giving the testimonials and examples from your clients or from your personal experience. Because, and now I don't want to go to the AI yet, but AI is not able to do that. Like, because you're the only one who has those experiences, so you can share them and you can vocalize them. Okay, so third one is really ask a lot of questions to evoke their vision, to hear what they need or what they want, and kind of help them to make decisions. So this is the tip number 3, is like when you make people to think, you activate their brain to make decisions. So let them like visualize, let them like picture what the life can be when they work with you, when they can say goodbyes to the struggles, whatever challenges they are facing, and then how you can help them to see, evoke the vision, how you can help them to really see that. And because you want to bring them hope, you want to let them know that there is another way. You don't need to stay in the struggle that you're at, but how you can help them to walk to the other side and really use the words that are easy to understand. This was in the marketing tips previously, like, don't use the industry jargon that your potential clients might not understand. I did this mistake early on. I was like painting too abstract, like about, I was talking about topics that wasn't really like helping the people to resonate with the message. So like my first tip, like talk about what you're passionate about, but also you want to use the language that your ideal clients are using. Because if we think about the iceberg model, if you know, like the iceberg, like people only see what's kind of on the surface, what's happening in their life. But when you get to work with them, oh, sorry, I'll continue. So use in the marketing the language that, for example, what you see that they are sharing on social media, like what are their struggles, or when you're having conversations with your potential clients, when you're having maybe discovery calls or something like that, really pay attention to the words, how they are describing the challenges, their situation, and what they want, and use that language. Of course, use your own words to describe about you and your services, but you want to be relatable. So if, for example, your industry is harder to understand, let's say if I were to get services on the Bitcoin world, like how to invest in Bitcoin, I bet there would be a lot of terms I wouldn't understand. So I would want to work with someone who can really break it down for me, that I would understand, okay, where am I investing my money? Same investing in properties, for example. I remember when I was buying my first home, that was daunting. So you want to work with someone who's really walking you through all the documents and all the steps. So here, or like how I'm helping now knowledge experts. I have the 12 steps to launch your online business program. So I have broken it down because it was very overwhelming for me when I was starting my business. There was so many things to consider. So I want to make it easy for my clients. So how does this apply to your business? And let me hear in the chat, what is your business? So like I said, your potential client or your potential business partner can be here in the meetup. So let's hear how you help, who you help, and how. That would be great, and keeping it very short. And now you get to practice how to really use the language, like I said in the marketing tips previously, that how a 6 or 8-year-old would understand what you do. I bet like an 80-year-old maybe knows more about Bitcoins than I do, I must admit. But yeah, again, be yourself and be relatable. So these were my tips. I want to go over them once more. So first, don't copy. So 3 tips to attract the people you want to work with. Notice you want to work with. So don't copy, just be yourself. Create the content that you're excited about, because then you will attract the people that resonate with your message. So whatever was your challenge, for example, how you overcame that, what you have created, what is on the other side when you overcome the fear of investing in art. I'll take that because I see K here. For example, for me, the art would be like, I don't know where to start. I'm afraid that there would be a fake, that I would invest in some fakes, for example. So how you can help those who want to grow their wealth, investing in art. And who are those people? Like, go really, like I said, my purpose is to help women, especially in general, but I have narrowed the focus down to the knowledge workers who can build their online services, offering programs, courses, mentoring, coaching, books, workbooks, events. There's a lot of ways for you to use the online world so that you have freedom to spend more time with yourself, your family, for traveling, whatever it is. So those are the knowledge experts who want the freedom. That's my audience. What is your audience? And then the tip was that you share so much in your micro expressions. Like, if I weren't excited about sharing this, I bet you would notice that I would be like, not. Let me say, I'm also a little introvert, but when I'm talking about something I'm excited, my pitch goes higher. I'm so like driven. So also that changes in me, that when you see me excited. So yeah, in my coaching calls, I'm not like I'm not like this usually. But yeah, the number 2, help them to visualize, paint the picture, use the language they will understand, really like, and go into the number 3, evoke their vision, ask a lot of questions. So it's not only you talking, especially when you're having like the first consultation call or a discovery call, however you want to call it, strategy call. Really ask a lot of questions to understand where they are, what would they be looking for, and of course then your expertise come in, that you would know the solution probably if you're the right person to work with them. So usually the purpose of these kind of calls, if for example you offer services that are a little in the higher end that people wouldn't just buy online, but you would really want to meet with them, I meet all my coaching clients, all potential clients, because I don't know if I'm the right fit for them. You want to find the right mentor, the right coach, the right therapist, for example, who you want to work with. So that's the the key is to ask a lot of questions, to be curious about them. And then if you're the right fit to work together, what is the solution? Okay, I wanted to share something about AI because we talk about content, how you can create content, and now we talk about lives, post, whatever kind of content, videos, YouTube content you want to create, you name it. There's so many possibilities for you to share content in various platforms these days. So whatever it is, I want you to really be yourself. Yes, you can use AI tools to, if for example, you would have a writer's block and you would want to think about like, okay, what's the email newsletter that I would be creating around this topic, or what would be the blog post that I want to write next. So if you're having a little writer's block, for example, it's a great way for you to really get started. But once the AI lags, like I said previously, like you want to share the testimonials or experiences, your personal stories, your touch, the AI is not able to generate that. I know you can teach the AI a lot and speak your language as well. So do try, but what I've seen, and I've used AI as well to create, for example, email templates to experts who've been joining my events. Yes, you can save time, and I saved time, but I needed to edit it as well. So do always edit. I've received content like that I can see immediately that it's AI generated. Am I really excited to share that content with my network? I'm not. I don't know if you're like me, but I know AI can offer a lot, and it can serve, you can really like ask a lot of questions and get answers. And like I said, if you have a writer's block, you can get an email template, a blog post template, social media post templates, everything from there. But is it relatable? Would your ideal clients really recognize it's you because you want to work with people who relate to you? So yes, good templates, and you can save some time or get ideas or perspectives. But when you're creating content, to always like add your touch to it. I'm creating my content totally myself. I'm creating my email letters myself. And I've received feedback, like a colleague said, like, I really like your emails. And I was like, thank you. I'm actually writing them myself, because then you can hear who I am. Do I pay a price? Yes, it takes more time. I have typos in there because I don't normally have like time to put it through Grammarly or something, because I'm writing it in the template. So then yes, I'll notice like the typos. That's me. Also, English is not my first language, so there you go. But if I'm losing a client over my typos or how my emails are drafted, like, then we are not a fit, because that's not the reason to work with me. Okay, maybe enough for me to go on and on about AI. Yes, do use it. We actually connected with other coaches last week, and we talked about AI and how we can use it in coaching, and people use it to ask questions, to ask business advice, to have as a life coach also. Or I've heard that even kids nowadays use AI tools, ChatGPT, for example, to be their therapist. So the possibilities are enormous, and that's amazing, but it doesn't take away the human touch. Like, would you want to build your business just using a robot? Or do you want someone to actually guide you through who's been through the same that you might be going through now? Just I'll just put the question out there for you. But I would like to hear from you. What are your thoughts? What did you think about these tips that I was sharing? How to really attract the ideal clients there, using the social media channels, the online world, not to mention the email marketing or events, to really connect with the people you want to work with. So I would like to know how this was resonating with you. And yes, let me take your questions as well. Not very familiar with AI, but can it provide data such as information about my ideal clients' pain points? Yes, I would do the research as well, just to connect with real human beings. But you can get, and I did that as well. I was asking, what was I asking? It's a while back. I think I was asking something like, what do like introverted entrepreneurs, like what are they like? Or sorry, I can't remember exactly the question, but you can ask about different personality types and get also tips on those. Because basically it's taking information from the internet, so whatever is kind of the content there, and it's generating answers to you. I've also heard that different versions of the AI tools, they are improving a lot all the time, so maybe using the latest. Just at the end of the call, I sometimes have offers, and if you have noticed, I did offer this last week, have a Fear to Love discovery session with me. What does this mean? Well, I had a 2-year anniversary with my husband, so I was thinking like, what can I give to my audience? And thanks. And because like I had a lot of fears moving abroad so I could be with the love of my life, I changed everything in my life basically. I moved to a new country to be with him. I left the corporate. I left my 10-year career in marketing. I left my family and my friends and changed all at once. So you can only imagine the level of fears I had, not only in my head, but also external. So I want to give you this opportunity to have a discovery session. This is totally free for you. If we haven't connected, for example, how can I support you to overcome, maybe see what is holding you back from creating what you want in your life or in your business? Often they are very connected, and how you can create a life you love, or how can you start creating the results that would really resonate with you. So I have only a few days left, so there's the calendar. You can go and book a discovery, Fear to Love discovery session with me. So that's it for today, and thank you for let me see, for the tip 2. I can see it useful when healing my ideal, helping my ideal clients and understand and navigate the value of including art in their clients' investment portfolios. Yes, to visualize. Visualizing is such a powerful tool. And I'm a visual person, but also like working with someone who's not, you can help to, like I then said, like the evoke the vision, like asking a lot of questions about what kind of wealth portfolio they want and kind of going maybe from there. So yeah, good point, good question. But yeah, I'll meet you all next week, Thursday at the same time here. So have a great rest of your day, and I want to hear, how is it using these tips maybe, or what was the one that resonated with you most that you want to start applying in your marketing, in your communications, when you're attracting, your connecting. I like to use the connecting with your ideal client. So how is it going? If you have some suggestions on the topics, you have some challenges on a particular area, I do take your requests. So you can email me, you can answer to the email or text message or whatever we use to connect, to send those topics to me. And I look forward to seeing you in the discovery session and here next week, Thursday. Yes. So, Kay, when are you surveying? How are you connecting with your ideal clients? I want to hear from you next week. How is it going? Okay, that's it from today. I'm gonna stop the recording, and if you're watching the replay, do put your comments below so I can come and answer your questions. See you and bye.